Hi guys, it's Nintendo 13. Coming at you today with a little something different. I've been talking with a bunch of people who are interested in some of the box games that I have from my last video, and just for general knowledge, I'm always getting stuff, and occasionally I find stuff that people are interested in. Because a lot of the stuff, I trade off so that I can help with stuff that I'm actually collecting. But I wanted to share with you guys my want list, the stuff that I'm actually looking for specifically. Uh, like in here, I detail, certain GameCube games, even though I'm going for the whole collection. A lot of it's just filler stuff or stuff that I'm really not going to be able to afford anyway. So I left that kind of stuff out, and I have a specific list that I'm focused on until I start marking these off, and then I add new stuff to my list. So, first of all, I want to start off with the items that I need manuals or cover boxes for that I'd really like to, get finished up. Let's see. First of all, let's do these GameCube games that I need the cases for. One of them I need the case and the manual, and that is Time Splitters Future Perfect. Seems to be a really hard game to find, and the case and manual are even harder to find than the game. Then I need the case that goes to the Metroid with the bonus disc. I have all of that, I just don't have the correct case that it goes in. And the same thing with Mario Kart Double Dash. I need the case that has the bonus disc, talked about on it. And again, I have, both discs in here. I just need that case that talks about them. Then I have 5 games here that I'm looking for specific manuals for. The first one is Zelda Twilight Princess and Zelda Four Swords. I would also like to get the box, the big box version for this, but I'm not really that worried about that right now, and I'm sure it's not real easy to ship just an empty big box. But I would like to get the manuals for both of these, for these two right here, so that I can finish off my Zelda collection. And another item that needs to be finished off in the same way, I need the manual for Mario Party 5 and Mario Party 7. I have all the games, I just need those 2 manuals. And then, once again, for 6 and 7, I need the big box versions for these. I already have the microphones, I just don't have the boxes that they came in. That finishes off those. Now I have one more game that I need a manual for, and this one has been one of the most troublesome. I had only seen one on eBay, and it was quite a while ago, and it ended up going before I bit the bullet and bought it. But that is a manual for the long box edition of Terry Pratchett's Discworld. And this is a great game, very unique point and click, but I would love to have this one complete again. I used to have it back in the day, and I bought the only copy I could find, but it didn't have the manual. Okay, so the rest of the stuff is just my want list that I have written down in my little notebook, my little Detroit Tigers notebook. And this is what I carry with me to make sure that I'm not buying games that I, am not specifically wanting. I mean, I remember this, but still. Alright, for the NES, I'm looking for Kiwi Craze, Quicks, Totally Rad, Mega Man 2, Dragon Warrior 3 and 4, Adventure Island 2, Adventures of Lolo 2 and 3, Zoda's Revenge, Star Tropics 2, Rainbow Islands, Lemmings, and Shatterhand. Now my Super Nintendo and 64 lists are pretty short because I've been focused mainly on Nintendo, GameCube, and now my interest has peaked a little more for Wii U. But so I got smaller lists for these. For Super Nintendo, Rock and Roll Racing, Zombies Ate My Neighbors, Breath of Fire, and of course Earthbound. Nintendo 64. I'm looking for just 3 games. Paper Mario, Ogre Battle 64, and of course Conker's Bad Fur Day. I didn't say they were going to be cheap ones. Okay, for the GameCube games, I've got, like I said, I've got it broke down to the highest priority for me at the time, for me to get these taken care of before I add anything else to specifically look for. I would like to get iNinja, Lost Kingdoms 1 and 2, Mario Power Tennis, Mega Man X Collection, Midway Arcade Treasures 1 and 3, One Piece Grand Adventure, the number 1 on my list for GameCube, Skies of Arcadia Legends. I've been really looking for that one. I want to get that one. I want to play it. I missed out on it, back in the day. Simpsons Hit and Run. This one's going to be a very rare title. I only saw one on eBay, and I wasn't going to pay $80 for it. But who knows? Somebody might have an extra one laying around and want to trade. Disney Sports Basketball. Any of the 3 Harvest Moons. I'd like to get into that series, but I don't have any. Ultimate Muscle and BMX Triple X. Now, on to the Wii games. I'm looking for Oregon Trail, WarioWare Smooth Moves, Deadly Creatures, Bit Trip Complete, Ju-On the Grudge, Escape the Museum, which I may already have on the way. I'm not sure yet. And the original Super Mario All-Stars, the big box with the bonus discs. Then for Wii U, I had 4 games on my list, and I knocked off a couple of them, so this one's really short. I'm looking for Lego City Undercover and Funky Barn. Then I have just a few accessories that I want to, point out on here that I'm needing, and that'll wrap it up. Controllers. I am missing these ones from my collection, and that would pretty much round out all of them. GameCube. I'm looking for the Spice Orange controller and the special edition SpongeBob GameCube controller. Seen a couple of them, but again, I didn't jump on it when it was available, and now they're gone. For the Nintendo 64, I am looking for the Gold controller, the Donkey Kong Banana controller, and the Orange Funtastic controller. Then for the Wii, I'm looking for 2 Wii remotes with the Wii Motion Plus, and that is the red one and the baby blue one. And the final item that I'm actually looking for and hoping to pick up at some point, hopefully in a trade, would be a Game Boy player and the disc. So that's where I stand right now. That's my current want and wish list. Oh, no, I actually did have one more Wii game in here. I skipped over it on purpose because I was going to say it last. And I want to point this one out. Yes, this is one that I am really, really looking forward to getting and playing. And I'm not going to cheat myself by getting it on PS2. So I'll end up biting the bullet. But it's going to be a pricey one. I am looking for a copy, hopefully with the manual and the case, of Dokapon Kingdom. It's a really wonderful looking Atlas title, and it's very hard to find for a decent price. I've seen them going for way too much on eBay. And yes, it's in short supply, but I don't believe that any Wii game should go for $100. But anyway, that's my little want and wish list video. If anybody out there has any of these items and you've seen anything in my videos that catches your eye, or you do in the near future, or whatever, or if you even have anything that's on your list and you're like, hey, maybe you'd want to trade, please leave me a comment, drop me an email. My information is in the about section. Get a hold of me. It doesn't matter if it's on this video or some other one. I really don't care. I read all my comments anyway. And yeah, hopefully we can work out some trades and help each other out. So that's my video. Thanks for checking out my list, and hopefully I speak to you soon and we can do some trading. Alright, thanks a lot, you guys. Bye.